people. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, this one is called good news, good news. This one is called breaking news, because we see that the senior superintendent of the St. Andrew South Popo Station, we are speaking about a person whose name is Wayne Cameron. He has made some information or given some information that he has two suspects in custody for the slap away. We are speaking about of Excelsior High School vice principal. We are speaking about a person whose name is Colleen Walker that was taken out on April 9, 2020. I am speaking about an incident in which a lady, she was slapped away, she was conned up while she was watering her garden in the presence of her two children. We are speaking about two teenage youth. So people, we are speaking about an incident that basically shocked, well, not really shocked Jamaica, but we are speaking about one of those incidents in which everybody was talking and saying what a despicable act. So people, now we see that they have two suspects in custody. And based on the information from Mr. Cameron, he said that one of those persons, they did an identification parade and they were basically fingered. So therefore that person is expected to be charged within the next 24 to 48 hours. And also the next suspect, he is supposed to be facing an identification parade, and more than likely he is going to be charged too. So people, we are speaking about good news, and people, like me say, this incident occurred on April 9, 2020, and we are now in August 18, 2020. So people, we are speaking about in a few short months. Well, it will not be short months for the family. We are speaking about the persons who are now suffering and who are now emotionally traumatized. So people, this is good news for everybody. We are speaking about the family of the victim and also everybody in Jamaica, because we see that the wheels of justice should be turning and these persons should be locked away for their natural life. We are speaking about a couple of 4 or 5 decades. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now people, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, one word, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel. We're speaking about True Jamaica Buzz, and when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now the next thing that is popping in the news that we see that the US ambassador to Jamaica, we're speaking about a person whose name is Donald Tapia. He is basically trying to downplay the amount of guns that is coming in from America to Jamaica in the guns for drugs trade. Now people, he is basically trying to insinuate that America has a lot of the guns that are coming into Jamaica. However, a lot is also coming from external places. We are talking about other countries. So people, take a listen, take a look to what he has to say, and then I'll give my piece.
For other countries that are actually securing guns in the U.S. because they're U.S. guns, and they're transporting them to their country, and they're actually coming into Jamaica in more of a 10, 15, 20 guns at a time versus what's coming in from the U.S. I'm not saying that you do not have some of those guns coming in barrels, with 10 or 15, but the majority are coming through is coming actually out of another country. The Jamaican government has to give us that information so that we can then trace where that went to, where it was bought, where it was sold at. We can tell where it was sold at. We can tell who bought it. If it's through a legitimate dealer, we can tell who bought it. We can go to that person and say, where's your gun at? I lost it. When did you lose it? Why didn't you report it? So these are some of the things that we have implemented here, and believe me, it's starting to work now. They've been working with the JCF. We have backtracked 4 or 5 weapons already.
Now people, based on this information, we see that when it comes to this new management of the United States, we are talking about America. They are basically in denial, just like the leader. So anyways people, this man is trying to insinuate that even though America is basically responsible for a lot of what is happening in Jamaica, we are speaking about all of these illegal pieces that are coming in. it is not basically the place that is basically most responsible. So therefore, he is saying that these pies are coming in from other countries also. And even though they are not coming in the volume that they are coming from America, they are coming in 10s and 15s and 20s. Now, people, based on the record or based on what we know, is that the truth and the fact is that we've never heard of any sort of bus in a customs that is coming from any other place than America, because the truth and the fact that all of the high profile cases, they've been linked to America. And people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. A lot of these tools are coming from Haiti through the guns for drugs trade. However, all of those guns, or most of those guns that are coming in from Haiti, they are coming from Miami. We are talking about South Florida, which is just a stone throw from Haiti, and Haiti is just a stone throw from Jamaica. So therefore, that is that link right there, point blank and period. So the point that I am trying to make is that we've never heard of any case with any sort of pie coming in from any other sort of place. And people, I am not saying that it is not possible that they might be coming from Canada or UK, Rete, Lele, Blue, blah, bling. Me just say I have never really heard about it. Now, people, one of the other very disturbing thing that the man said is that based on the information, based on their communication with Jamaica, it seems like Jamaica is not contacting the US authorities and making them know, say, listen, we find this gun, this is a serial number, do a tracing on this GUN. People, is not some sort of incompetence as it pertains to the government of Jamaica, as it pertains to the Popo, as it pertains to the Top Cop, because people, that is simple, that is elementary. We are speaking about investigation. You have the tool, you just have the serial number, so therefore you do a tracing and say, who bought that tool, who is responsible for that tool, and then you have to ask this person where you get the tool from or how long this tool has been missing, and if them can't answer, you need to charge them. Point blank and period. So anyways, he is claiming, now people, as it pertains to Jamaica and America, we see that because Jamaica is a transnational place, that means that a lot of the things that come through Jamaica, it ends up in the US. We are talking about UK, we are talking about Canada, Rete, Lele, blah, blah, blah. So therefore, that is the only interest. So obviously, we see that the interest is not symbiotic. That means that America is doing things that is in their own self-interest. That is why America is investing in Jamaica, not because of what they can do for Jamaica, but because Jamaica is a we are speaking about shipment point. So therefore, if them can lock it from Jamaica, they are basically saving themselves. And people, nothing is wrong with that. Me just say Jamaica needs to be careful. And people, I am not saying that I am taking the side of the Chinese. Me just say, based on the present management of America, we are talking about, you know me, I talk about that the liard man there. People, we have to be very careful, because we see that it seems as if they live in denial. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. So the next thing that is popping in the news that we see that this lady, we are speaking about this young lady, and her name is Blue Royal. She has been buzzing all over social media as it pertains to the relationship that she had with a man in a Barbados. I am speaking about Jake. Now, people, based on what we saw, a lot of persons were saying that if this was a Jamaican man, she basically play like that, the story would have been different. So therefore, it kind of painted a picture as if we are talking about the men them from Barbados. They are soft, they are vulnerable, they are gullible. So people, it seems like persons living in a Barbados, especially and specifically, me I talk about the gangs of them. It seems as if they were getting in their feeling, because basically Jake made them look bad. So people, one person, he gave his information and he basically spoke up for those persons. We are speaking about the people, me I talk about the man them in a Barbados we have sense. So people, I want you to take a listen, take a look to exactly what he has to say, and then people, let me know what you think in the comment section.
Yes, brethren. What I was telling you earlier, right? In the case with Jake. Jake got the whole of Barbados look awful, you know. Because let me tell you something, he already know what he was getting into, see? And you know, I hear it from your channel, and I hear it from some other and all them. So what I was really saying, my name is Blocks. if you want to put a name to this voice, my name is Blacks. What he was saying is that Jake, so-called Jake, know exactly what he was getting in. Jake know the traps and the snares that has come with dealing with horses. Jake should already understand. I don't think that this is Jake's first rodeo. You understand? So what I was trying to tell you is that he really got Benjamin look bad. Right? Now, from the first time I hear that story, I heard it from her and the mother. And just looking at them, you know when you could read spirits and you pick up vibes about certain people, automatically I knew that she was here selling herself. A lot of Jamaican women right now in Barbados, and not only Jamaicans, all over the Caribbean, Antiguans, Guyanese, Dominicans, Vincentians, St. Lucians, and a lot of Bajan women elsewhere whoring themselves too. I am not going to come off to you as though Bajan women ever so better, because I don't believe in, nobody better than nobody, because they got good people all over the place. You know what I mean? But I don't feel for Jake, not 1 second. Whatever Jake went through, he deserved. Understand? They got a lot of stupid men about the place that could. Now he knew, he sensed that he was doing stupidness from the beginning, and he still went through with it over some pom pom. He laid on the bed, he make up the bed, he got laid on it. Straight, brother. So what I was really telling you is that right now, he got a lot of Benjamin. He got a lot of Benjamin cruel, because this ain't a good look for Benjamin. You understand? He owed the money. Then he bought the place trying to investigate where the money gone and what the money doing. You should have gone to Jamaica and make sure that if you wanted to owe money, you should have taken a trip to Jamaica and made sure that your money was being spent how she told you it would have been spent. Or, as he has said, he should have bought the ticket for her to come back to Barbados and let she hustle for she own money. That would have made more sense. But, at the end of the day, a man got to learn that in dealing with horses, they got a lot of snares and traps in dealing with them type of women. And he lucky. I don't believe personally, I don't know him, I don't know her. I am talking from what I saw you and a few others mention. Understand? Because I watched all of you guys. Understand? But from what I see and how I know Benjamin is taught and relate, he knew exactly what he was getting himself into. But we can end our talk right here.